Hey Ian, you ready?
You bet I am. What are we talking about tonight? And talk about guns?
If it's not a 30 cal, I'm not in.
Jeez, mate, that's not very inclusive. Have you seen Jono?
Hey Jono, you ready?
Well, God knows where he is, mate. He's probably caught up in the neighbour's wire again. Are you ready to go? Let's do this.
Mate, I'm ready. Let's crank it up.
Righto then. Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of the Hunter's Campfire, where we're going to talk about all things hunting and the great outdoors. And we'll probably throw in a few tips along the way.
You want a tip? Say it once, say it 1,000 times. Goats love rocks.
Or a few things about deer. Mark, what do you reckon about deer?
As a deer hunter, I love hunting pigs.
Well, that's about as useful as I expected it to be. Oh, check it out. Here comes Jono. He's being chased by the neighbour's dog.
Okay guys, let's get this started. Welcome to the Hunter's Campfire. Pull up a chair, get comfortable. It's time for the Hunter's Campfire.
And a one, 2, 3. Go.
G'day.
Good evening.
Our intros are getting better.
They are.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Sharp as a knife around here, guys. This is it.
It's like, oh, we're starting.
That's all right. Hello?
I'd be focused, but I'm making a paper dart.
Oh,
Paper
okay.
dart.
I'm
As
looking
in a
at my
paper
list of what
dart,
I'm
or
going
is
to
it a
talk
paper?
about.
No. Those sorts of darts are not on my menu.
All right.
That's okay. How are we, fellas? We good? We've survived the storm.
We survived. Yes, we have.
Alfie.
Did you call it on the podcast a hoax, or was that just
Yeah.
between you and us?
Oh, I did. And I soon realised that I was wrong, yes, because on Saturday
As my
we got
roof
smashed.
tore off, I realised that I may have been a little quick to judge.
Yeah, yes.
It's
And
funny, the guy that hoax called it got the most damage.
yeah, and obviously, that was tongue in cheek. I was just having a bit of fun because they had called it as,
Mate, your
storm
insurance
was
is
the
not
first-
listening. Don't worry. You don't have to do
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just that I do feel bad for those who did suffer significant damage and for those who were out of power for several days, like Mark and others. Yes, I suffered some damage. Is that payback for what I said? Possibly, yes. But we didn't lose power, so we were lucky. No power outage, no flooding for us, so that's good. We had some, pretty hectic winds, suffered a bit of damage to the patio and one of my sheds, had its roof nasty ripped off, so that was nice. But other than that, we got off quite lightly, unlike a lot of other people. So yes, I won't be calling the next tropical cyclone that comes our way a hoax.
Yeah.
I was more calling it a hoax for the media, because the media like to hype everything up and
did they?
It caused panic and panic buying and all the rest of it. I mean, I went to Coles today. Well, we went to Coles yesterday and today, and there's still no food on a lot of the shelves. There's no milk. There's no bread. There's no nothing. It's
You know what
crazy.
there was when I went to the supermarket today after going for the last 3 days just to get something to eat? There was eggs everywhere. There were just eggs, lots of eggs.
At double the price they normally are.
Well, yeah, they're like $8 a dozen, but whatever.
Don't you have chickens?
Yeah, but I saw the eggs. I
They
didn't buy them.
got blown away.
I just couldn't believe
They're
it.
all in somewhere in northern New South Wales now.
Mexican chickens now. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, such is life. I will throw an apology out from our last recording. The audio was shithouse. I'll blame it on the storm. I was stuck in Sydney with excellent bandwidth and a really dodgy set of headphones. So they came out badly. But if you persevered, good on you. Thank you for that. Those headphones are now in the bin.
And they should. The podcast should hopefully be fixed up. So, yeah.
Re-uploaded. Yep. Gonna have another listen.
Yeah, I put a limiter on this one. So.
Yeah. And we must do better at... we called out a couple of episodes ago. Our friends from Olight handed us some stuff, which was great. And we were like, yes, go to the website. All of our stuff will be up there. Get the promo codes. Everything will be up. And then after the podcast, we forgot about that and didn't load the promo codes. And people started asking us where to get the discount. So they're still not on the website, by the way.
But they're on the Facebook page.
Yeah, but I couldn't even find them on the Facebook page. So I wasn't expecting people to dig that far
I'm going to
back.
find it right now and pin it to the top.
Do that.
There you go.
and I will
I'm doing that right now.
do my best to put
Talk
Olight on our
amongst yourselves.
website and the rest of our stuff up there as well. So that's the promise between now and sometime.
I'll get that sorted right now. Here we go. So yes, we were blacked out for 20. Hang on, I worked it out. 30 hours and 30 minutes.
You had quite the outage.
It was quite the outage. There's some really interesting things. I found out that my freezer supposedly has a rating of 135 hours before it goes above zero without power.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Well, I
As long
reckon
as you're not
even if you
opening
cut
it
that
in-
in half, you
Even
can.
then, that's good.
That's like probably imperfect US winter conditions.
At negative temperatures outside.
That's right. So I kind of said, well, if you actually cut that in half, you could get 3 days before it goes above zero.
Yeah, that's really
I
good.
thought that's pretty good and it worked. I actually did. So I did take all the game meat out, and the reason for that was on Monday morning, the alert went out that the dam may flood. So I thought, if I don't go now, I won't be able to get out. So I took all the game meat to my mate's place who had power and a freezer space. And then I got back. And then luckily the dam went to 240. The spillway went over, but it then it did what it's supposed to do and it slowed it down. And so we didn't have a flood. So that was good. Because it was a pretty well. It did actually go over, but it didn't go over enough to cause flooding. So that was the concern. It basically floods at about 2, as in bad flood, around 270% full,
Yep.
and it got up to 240. So it was getting close, and it went up 100% in a day. Went up from 100 to 200% in a day. So it was getting that way, but it didn't flood. So, but other than that, I reckon the freezer, everything else in the freezer, like bread and all that stuff, was still frozen. So that worked out very well.
Which is pretty impressive, really.
It was. And the other impressive thing was the Blue Yeti that ran my car fridge for.
We'll talk about the Blue Yeti because that's not a brand everybody knows.
Oh, okay. So a Blue Yeti is one of those battery power boxes that have all the functionality in them. So they've got AC, DC, so they can have AC output, DC output. They can have 12-volt DC cigarette lighter output. They can have USB output. But basically, it's a big, for want of a better description, it's a very big, well-regulated battery. You can have throughput on them, so you can charge them while they're outputting, which is really nice. So if it's sunny, you can run solar through them. Or you can do what Ian does. You can have it in your car, so you can have it charging in your car while it's powering other things. But mine is a 448 watt, which the little display said would give me 40 hours of the fridge at the car fridge at 4 degrees, but it was much closer to about 33 hours. So it was a good estimate, and so that ran the car fridge, which made me think. Has made me think about this, and if I had, all I need is a generator to keep the freezer running. If I keep the freezer running, we can keep going until we run out of fuel. Because I'll be able to charge the Blue Yeti while it's working. I'll be able to keep freezing bricks for the eskies for the remainder of the food. So we had everything in eskies and the car fridge. I have to say the Dometic Esky is so much better than the Yeti Esky.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
Yeti
bit
Esky
cool.
is a hoax.
That's a bit cool, yeah.
If there is a hoax, it's the Yeti Esky. That's it.
It's interesting.
That cheap blue, the big square
I've got like 4 of them.
bluey, fleckly paint
Yeah.
finish Dometic Eskies. They're better than the Yetis.
They are a good esky.
They are.
They're very
better
good.
than you.
Yeah.
They're better. It's better. It's supposedly the same size in terms of literage, but one, it's squarer, so you can put more into it, and two, it seems to hold the cold longer. So
Interesting.
yes,
Very
I'm
okay.
it just works better. I had both of them going, had the same foodstuffs in them, had the same kind of cooling in them, which are these, big gel bricks, big square gel bricks, which fit much better into the Dometic than they do into the Yeti. And the Yeti just didn't stay anywhere as well. Yeti didn't stay cool for as long as the Dometic. So.
Yep, I haven't been able to convince myself to upgrade from the Dometics. They've just been solid.
Yeah, same.
And they're tough, right? You can jump on them, stand on them, climb on them. I wouldn't be doing that with the
the Yeti supposedly grizzly bear proof.
Yeah,
actually, it has it on it.
They don't feel as tough though.
Oh no, it is. It is very well constructed. It is. Yeah. It is very heavy and well constructed. It just doesn't keep a score for as long. And I've done all the thing where they. You can't. Certain things they say. You should pre-chill your esky, but that's pretty hard when you actually you need it to keep your food cool rather than you going for a picnic with your friends type thing. Yeah. So
I've got the big Dometic as well. I've got the 80, I think it's an 80 or something like that on wheels, which is my main meat one. I have got a smaller Yeti. I've never really tested the two out. They're different sizes, so I wouldn't compare. I have got I recently bought a big fishing one to put on the boat. Those just over a metre long, so I can put Spanish and that in them. Big, nice.
What we used to call a mackerel esky, because you could put old mackerel on them. That's what they were for.
Which looks pretty good. I haven't tested it out yet. It'll get some testing out soon with the raw coming and then heading down to hunt camp. So we'll put it through its paces there and then hopefully get some fishing in it between all these hunting trips. Hopefully the weather sorts itself out so I can go fishing and so on.
So that's it. So I'm now looking at generators.
All right. So gear tip of the evening so far is don't look past the cheap old Dometic esky. They're pretty good.
Or contact Mark if you're into market for Yeti esky.
I'll trade you. Trade you 2 Dometics for the.
Oh, really? Oh. I might have to consider that. Okay.
You got thinking now.
I do.
He's like, this is a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Oh, you never know.
No.
All right. Let us know what you think of that.
I do. So that's it. So we got 340 mils one day. There's a lot. I spent most of the Monday cleaning up because whilst there was no power, we still had water. So I spent a lot of time cleaning up. But there is one stormwater drain that's blocked. I'm pretty sure it's my son's handball that's in there. I know that because I've experienced the same problem before, so I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's somewhere between our backyard and the street. There's a handball in the drain. So that kind of made it a bit messy. It overflowed on the concrete, but it didn't come into the house. Yeah, everything was pretty well right. The standout was that little power pack from Zolio. The little black one.
Best power packs.
The little one.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one.
That's one.
They are the best.
Those ones? They will 100% charge and then 10-day switch, which will give you 10 hours of peace in your house. That will give you 10 hours of peace. Because those 10-day switches seem to run for,
These have good batteries.
Grunt, man.
Yeah.
They are good batteries.
That is a fantastic battery.
So we're talking about the Beam Communications. Jump on their website, have a look at it. Yeah. It's the model F10. If you're looking for it, and it's just a little. It's. I did a comparison ages ago on it against Goal Zero batteries and a couple others I had. Bang for buck and size and all that sort of stuff. This thing shit all over everything else.
Because I use it normally as my laptop backup.
Your laptop backup? It charges your laptop?
If I'm somewhere and the laptop's looking a bit slow because I've been working remotely all day, I'll plug that in. It'll get the laptop fired back up.
How the hell? This has got that quick charge.
USB
port must have a pretty wicked output.
It will push
5 amp or
into
something.
my laptop.
Oh, well.
So that's what I use it for.
Does your laptop come from Temu?
No, my laptop is an Apple iPad Pro.
Amazing. Specs don't look that high.
This one right here.
Does it charge it or just hold it?
No, it actually increases.
Well,
Wow.
I'll be ficked.
Well, that'll be a monkey's uncle. Yeah, because I was using it a couple of weeks ago and it was actually going up.
Okay, that's the math, not mathing, but that's all right. I believe you.
So yeah, it's pretty impressive. And as I said, we'll get a Nintendo Switch over the line. It might even got it over the line twice, but it got over the line once, which was very, very helpful.
Well, we didn't lose power.
We
Like I
didn't
said, I
either.
was in Sydney, so I didn't care. My biggest problem was not going to the pub. Again, I had 3 days to kill, but that's all right. I've survived at the, I don't know, some fancy hotel down on Darling Harbour. It was okay. I walked around the city, had a good time, got home. Not too much to clean up because my good wife had already done it.
You guys didn't get much
we
rain
got
up there, did
belted.
you?
We got belted, yeah, but we didn't lose power. So family was okay. Lots of trees down in the area. A few buildings have been flattened, but we survived it pretty well. So it's all good. So while we're talking about batteries, in the pre-discussion, we were talking about that new Ranger hybrid.
Yeah, so
Give us the lowdown, Jono. You're the Ranger fan.
yeah, I don't mind them. Obviously, we bought a Ford recently, but we didn't buy the Ranger. We bought the Everest. But yeah, they've recently announced the Ranger Hybrid, which is a plug-in hybrid. So it's got a petrol engine and it's got batteries on board.
It's a plug-in hybrid.
Plug-in hybrid. That's what PHEV means.
Yeah, that's right.
There you
The PH.
Yeah, so it means that you can charge it. Whereas some hybrids you can't charge them. They charge off the battery, they charge the engine or through the regenerative braking, and they might just have a small little. So for instance, Toyota Hilux recently came out with it's not a hybrid. What do they call it? A mild hybrid, I think. Which is you can't plug it in and charge it. It's just got a small little electric motor. So when you do your start stop and things like that, it runs off the electric motor. This is a full plug-in hybrid.
Yeah, Volvo had one a few years ago, and what it did was powered the electrics. So it removed all draw except for forward and reverse motion from the engine. So this is that kind of mild hybrid.
Yeah, the mild hybrid is what they've called it. Yeah, but this is a full plug-in hybrid. So it's got a battery in it. And what's interesting is it's got an 11.8 kilowatt hour battery, which is 983 amp hours is what I calculated it out to be. So it's around that. But what's interesting is inside the vehicle, it's got a 10 amp 240 volt off a 2,400 watt inverter because it's coming straight off the battery. But in the tray, it's actually got two 15 amp
Inverter.
Yeah,
it's got two
it's
15 amp
basically
sockets at 3.4 kilowatts, so 3,400 watts that you can pull off that. So in the photo, and I know it's just a photo, but they've actually got a guy running a welder off there. But if you think about your fridge or anything like that, you can plug it in the back of your tray, plug your 240 in, and it's running off the battery, and you've got 900 amp hours of battery available to you. And if you're going on a long distance drive, yes, it's an electric vehicle, but you can do regenerative braking, so that can actually charge the battery while you're driving. Or in most places now, most towns, etc., they've got electric vehicle chargers, so you can just stop and charge it. But it's a petrol engine as well. Interestingly, the power is actually not that great. It's not bad, but the torque on it has actually got more torque than your.
A lot of electric cars too, though.
Yeah, that's it. That's what the.
But it's full 3.5 ton towing. But for me, having that, you've got the battery on board. You don't need extra batteries. You don't need dual batteries. You don't need anything like that.
Well, the whole hybrid concept comes into play not just because you get cheaper running costs at couple of litres per 100 Ks, but it becomes a camping weapon.
Correct. 3.5 ton towing still, and then you can actually run the camper off your car. You can actually use the battery that's in the vehicle to charge your caravan. So you don't need dual batteries. You don't need.
you run it flat. If you run it flat, you're still running on petrol, so that's all good.
Yeah,
I wonder what the
correct.
petrol. What's the petrol engine spec?
I think it's only a 2.3. If I look correctly, but it's got the engine, the 75 kilowatt e-power motor as well. So if you look at the 207 kilowatts is the max power at 4,600 RPM and 697 newton meters of torque. Whereas, I mean, your Patrol's only, I think, 500 and some odd newton meters of torque. So it's got heaps of torque. And yeah, it actually looks pretty good. Having the sockets in the tray, 215 amp in the tray, 10 amp in the vehicle as well. I think it might change the type of hunting that we're doing and camping and things like that, because you don't need dual battery systems. You don't need to worry about all of that. Yes, you need to charge the battery, but if you've got a Jenny that Mark was talking about, you could just charge your car off the Jenny or just how to brake properly, and it actually teaches you how to do that. So I know we've spoken about would electric utes come out. BYD have brought one out. That's a hybrid as well, and that looks pretty interesting, but this Ranger looks pretty good.
What's the price tag on it?
Not far off the price of a normal Ranger. So,
Higher, lower?
Slightly higher, but not much. And yeah, I mean, look, they're not cheap. Utes these days are not cheap, no matter what you're looking at.
It's retarded how much we're paying for cars, but that's
right. It is
far out, man.
So I think I'll do a quick calculation because you can do it.
What are you doing? The quick calculation, Mark? Did you repost Olight? Because I can't find it.
Oh no, I'm still looking.
You're still looking for it as well.
I've been talking. No, I've just been talking. I have to. Where's the search on this?
We're getting. I was getting messaged. I got one of the fellas messaged me today to say my wife doesn't like you anymore, and then he posted a photo of his Olight that he just purchased with our code.
Is that why his wife doesn't like us?
Where's your Tatonka code? So I sent him the Tatonka code, and he went and bought himself a pack. It's happening, people. There's codes for Africa. Everyone can.
That's right. Everyone.
Just hit us up. Hit us up if you want a code. We'll find your code. It may not be the brand you want, but if you want Kuyu, I've got a code. You only get Huntec, but I'll give you a code.
So what is it? Am I going to get Tumu?
Just playing. I'm loving Huntec, so that's fine by me. It's good gear.
So quickly, rough price difference is about $4,000 higher than a normal Ranger.
Oh, you can negotiate that back.
And what's interesting is the fuel consumption, estimated 2.3, I think, 100 Ks.
What's it like just on the petrol engine, though?
Let's have a look.
It's not going to be that if you drain your battery on Fraser Island trying to get yourself unbogged from the King Tide. Yeah,
so here we go. Combined fuel economy is 2.9. 70-litre tank runs on 91, so it's petrol. Doesn't really give you a engine only. Just gives you a combined. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, look, very interesting, and I think it's the way vehicles are going to be going. I don't know if you've seen the news about there's a number of with the new laws that come in or the new requirements. A lot of brands are dropping cars. So, for instance, Mitsubishi are dropping the Pajero Sport because it doesn't have certain features.
So many new brands. When I was in Sydney, there's like just new car shop after new car shop after new car shop of brands I've never heard of.
And they're all electric.
Heaps of them.
Or hybrids. Electric or
hybrids,
yeah. But I think a lot of brands we know will be going away. So I think it's good to see that, the Ford have seen a gap in the market for a hybrid ute. I know they aren't the first with BYD. That looks pretty good. The Shark, I think it is, the Shark 6 or whatever they call it.
Yeah, I'm in two minds about the BYD. I want to like it. I've been in a few of them Uber-wise. They look great. They look very schmick, plush, well built. They sound good. They don't have a hollow, tinny sound. They seem well constructed. They're like scratch resistant almost on the inside, unlike what I would say about the Ranger. When I had a Ranger a few years back, felt like I just looked at the plastic dashboard and it scratched it. It was horrible, the finish that was on it. I think they've fixed that now, but this looked really good. I'm just curious how well it'll age, because that's really the only test left that looks good, runs well, specs well, price well, but will it age?
Yeah, it's going to rust. Is the battery going to give up?
Going to rust, like all of that. Yeah. That's the only thing that I'm really thinking about. But
and the big issue as well for me is with the Shark or the BYD is the towing capacity. I think it's only got a 2.5 ton towing. you know, if you're towing a bigger van or a heavy boat or anything like that, you're not going to be able to do it with those vehicles. So I think that's something they need to improve on. The Ranger does have a full 3.5 ton, but yeah, I think for Australia, towing is a big thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, if I go way back 2 episodes ago when we started talking about the hardcore Explorer Shorty 2.0 camper, it's only 2.2.
Yeah, that they are pretty
But
good.
then you fill it up. I guess.
Yeah, and you've got to also take into account what's the payload. That's a big thing as well. It's not just what you can tow, but it's your payload.
That's ATM weight, so that's not actually. It's
that's aggregate trailer mass is ATM.
yeah.
Its tear is like 1.2.
1.3.
Yeah, there you go.
1.3 is the tear. So you got a ton of stuff to stick in there before you're over what that BYD will tow.
But then you've got to take into account what the payload is. Yeah, the hardcore campers look amazing.
I broached it with my good wife the other day. I'm buying one of these. I left it at that.
I did the same thing, and I was told.
I haven't been told no, so I see that as right to purchase.
So I said the same thing because I'm pretty keen on one, and the wife said you can do that as long as you sell that one. So I have a Ford Fold up for sale at the moment on.
You've sold it? You've got it up?
No. I've got it up for sale. Yeah.
Have you?
So,
what's it going for?
17.
17 negotiable?
Negotiable, yes.
So what's for sale?
For a code, we'll give you a discount code.
Yeah.
What's the sale?
My camper trailer, Mark.
Oh, camper trailer.
Yeah. Because I want to get one of the hardcore ones. And I can't buy that until I sell this one. So yes, I have a Easy Trail Ford Fold in very good condition with 2 lithium batteries and all the Victron charging and you name it, up for sale at the moment on Facebook.
Yeah. Yep.
17 negotiable.
17 negotiable. It doesn't come with any swear words because they've all been used setting it up before. It's run out of swear words. It's all good.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to, but once you're used to it, it's a breeze. Yeah, once you get used to it.
The first time you set it up, it was an interesting time, but I've seen you set it up 2 or 3 times after that. It's fine. You just go through the motion. Easy. You know your process. Yep.
Correct. And obviously simplified it now with the Roll-Con and all that sort of thing. So I've done the hard yards. Are you getting a deal from Hardcore? That's the question. Oh, that's maybe. We'll try on that one. We're
2 for 1 supporters.
Everything's negotiable. So
good.
We'll see.
I'll leave you to it. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, that code is up and that post is pinned.
Thank God.
Here it is, guys. The Hunter's Campfire code for 10% off all Olo products except for sale.
And Jono, that's highlighted a weakness on our Facebook page, and that is that we have no search. We have no search function.
You do? Well, I do.
Well, I
don't. I thought we did.
I can't find a little search thing just for our page.
I did. That's how I...
Shit, where is it? Share your screen.
No, mine's a different screen. I run off a web browser, and under that little 3-dot thing, you did there, the 3-dot thing, it says search.
Sorry, let me rephrase. There's no search icon directly on the page that I could locate after 4 times looking, but now I've found it under the ellipse.
Yeah, it's funny when you get tech advice from me. So there now, that is pinned.
Thank you.
Here it is, guys. Yellow, the Hunter's Campfire code for 10% off all Olo products except sales.
So what's the code for all?
Isn't it not there? Didn't that not work?
No.
What
you said that there is a 10% code.
Here it is. What it is. Okay, got it.
What is it?
THC 10.
THC. Excellent.
There it is.
That's the acronym we want.
Yeah, they didn't think about that.
So may I ask then, the O-Clip Pro, the Perrin 3, the Perrin 2, the Perrin 2 Mini have their own unique codes. Does that mean that they're better than 10%?
No, the what I've got there is not codes. I've got the actual how to find them on the web. So that's the direct link to them.
Links to them.
O-Clip Pro, Perrin 2, and 2 Mini. They're just click on it, go straight to their store. But it says the Hunter's Campfire code TCH10 for 10% off all.
CV. Thank you. I am putting it on the website too right now. Discount code THC
10.
I can't. You bagger. Right. Whilst we're talking about website stuff, sorry, Johnny,
Sure.
talked over you again. We are 40 subscribers away
Yes.
from 10,000 on the channel. So you buggers out there, sign your mums up. Everyone sign your mum up. Get a dummy account. Get us over the line. We need your help.
We need that. We need them. Come on.
Your country
So
needs
close.
Yes.
40 people.
40
Come
people.
on.
Hey, speaking of caravans and stuff, did you see that caravan hoax story?
Sign your mum up.
I
And your dad.
can't. I can't.
No,
Sorry.
fine. God. Okay.
Sorry,
Make
Doge
account.
will investigate me if I do.
Make sure they like and subscribe.
Hey, did you see that the hoax caravan stories to talk about the caravan?
No.
So you may remember,
Dutton
if you
one.
keep up with current affairs, that they found a caravan with explosives in it and all this anti-Semitic material in it. And it was it was obviously a massive story. And then there was lots of kind of blaming that the media had jumped the gun and released it and all this stuff. And it turns out that the feds knew pretty early on it was a hoax. And what it was, and this is all, I'm not making this up, this is all in the public forum. What had happened was these crims came up with the idea if they set up this caravan with explosives in it and made it look like a terrorist plot, then they could go to the police and say, hey, we've got this information on a terrorist plot. Do you want to do us a deal on our sentencing?
No.
Yes, that's exactly what they did. So basically they did it so they could kind of go, hey, let me give you an inside scoop on a terrorist plot.
It's going to cost you.
And they reckon it was also linked to all that graffiti attack in Sydney. Same thing. It's all linked.
Wow.
It's linked to these guys paying people to do it so they can say, hey, look, we know of this plot coming. And if you talk to us and do us a fair deal on our sentencing, we'll let you in on the plot.
That is funny.
That's
Look it up.
hilarious.
It's all over the news. It's real. It's a real deal. And of course, the scary thing is how, that kind of activity has been used, for instance, to say gun laws, this law, that law, this law, that law. We can't do this, we can't do that because these things, and it turns out, no, that's not real at all. So that's the scary thing about the terror plot or the hoax caravan plot. So, John, be careful if you're selling a caravan.
Yeah, I'm selling the camper trailer and okay. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's a hoax.
Amazing.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Other interesting news, Jono, you're talking about buying a new caravan. I don't know if you noticed the Brigby Game PH and 450 Brigby Magnum is available at the moment.
Oh, really? What's that going for?
$21,975 retail. I'm sure we could get Tom to do us a deal.
It's a lot of money for a gun, but they are pretty beautiful.
I'd rather that than a new camper van.
Yeah, so would I. Yes. I don't think
It'll last longer. It'll go up in value. It'll be a better investment.
The Rigby will, yeah. The Rigby
That's right.
will.
It'll be a better investment. It'll last longer.
The depreciation on a camper compared to
This will be more of. Yeah, that's right.
Think of it as an
This
investment.
is an investment. You want to sell this as an investment piece because that's what this is. It's going to go up in value. Highland Stalker N3006
beautiful,
is
those
16K at the moment.
Those are beautiful guns.
Grade 5 walnut stock. Wowzers. All righties though, that's the trouble.
Speaking of guns, who
Yes.
you bought one?
Yes, I did. I spent a lot of money myself, but not on a Rigby. I bought the Chapuis. So I'm going to send it back down to get a recoil pad, put on it, put another optic on it, and I'm thinking I might take it to the Pilliga.
Be fun on the goats.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? What goat? Mark shot his balls off again.
Shoot everything
Well,
off.
Simon
I think if I did that, there'd be
450
anything left would be the balls. The rest of the goat disappear.
Oh, you might as well go and try them out.
Yeah, well, Mark Simon hunts them with a 450 Bushmaster.
Yeah, he does, which is basically a 12 gauge slug.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
And you'll be, I take it that's the territory gun again.
That's it. It's my territory gun.
bit of talk going on about guns for the territory.
Mm-hmm.
I saw
There
that,
is.
yeah.
375s and 9.3s and 3006s and all sorts of stuff. A
What do you
fair
take,
battery
Nicholas?
of firearms.
Same, mate. Gun's a gun.
That's it. Camper trailer,
BRX,
camper
I'll
trailer.
probably just leave the Steiner on at this time and leave the aim point where it is. I've got the Lupo set up with the aim point on it. It'll come as a backup. It's always good to have a backup. But
Yep.
no, I think I want to go precision shooting with the Predator, Steiner Predator this time.
Are you running the Predator? Oh, that's right. You're running the Predator 8 on that, aren't you?
The Predator 8, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that on the BRX and I'm just going to take it as it is and spend a bit more time maybe not shooting them on the run.
Yeah.
They're easier to sneak up on in the river.
Very true.
Just go fishing in the morning and
Buffalo falls asleep. Never mind.
I actually shot my 2 on the run.
mine wasn't. Mine was
No, yours wasn't on the run. Oh, it flinched.
yeah.
The other ones, no, it stood still, but the other ones broke. I shot
that
my
Mike Tyson bull that I put a shot on that we didn't recover. I wish I had the scope at that point.
I still remember that bowl because I saw it and went, "Gee, that's just a big thing." And I went, "Oh,
Oh, that's a big yeah.
That's a big
I
thing.
went, "What is it?" I kind of looked at it and went, "Oh, look, there's this big thing there." And I went,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's buffalo."
Oh, that was Mike Tyson.
And I went,
I described him
"He's
today
just too far for me."
as the Cane Corso of Buffalo. That's what I called him. He was
He
a
was a
rippling,
big,
muscling
muscly bugger.
beast of a thing.
He didn't have that much. Didn't have that much timber, but he was just a big.
They were sweeping back, so it didn't look real big.
No, probably not. Yeah,
Size went, sweeping back.
He was a good ball though.
Wee, did he have some scale to him? Man, oh man.
That one Michael was on, that was a beauty.
Oh,
a
that
big
was
ball.
was Sam Elliott. That one.
The two, the
Worry old bastard.
the 2 I shot were moving. We cut them off.
Yeah, they're coming out of the line of water, weren't they?
That's right. They were going up the hill and we cut them off.
Yeah. I think we need to spend a bit more time up those hills.
Yeah, I think that was something that I didn't recognise early enough was that they were camped up on the hilltops.
Yeah, they went up around 3. They got wet and they went up and basically got in the breeze, and obviously just they keeps them cooler for longer.
Yeah, I think we need to spend a bit of time up those hills in the afternoons. I think catch them coming out of the water, heading up the hill.
Yep. Thought about it a lot, but
that's it.
I shot my 2 on. Well, they weren't running, but they were moving.
Yeah, they weren't. They didn't know we were there.
They weren't. Yeah, they didn't know we were there. We had
They were
the
just
wind
making a
was
move
right.
for
We
that.
were just it was actually really good. We just intersected them.
And that other one that we got Michael on as well. That was us.
It's the
heading
same
up that
thing.
hill
It's
as
going
well.
up the same hill. It was just going a different angle, but he was going up the same hill.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just shows you're always learning, always new things to learn on.
So
on any
taking
hunt.
a Chapuis, and I put a aim point on it, and trying to get in 100 yards again and give it to him.
It's not hard. I'll be 9.3 again for me with the Ranger 4 I've got on there. Beautiful scope that.
And speaking of which, that's the spread.
Go back a bit.
That's the spread from this month's. I actually think they did a really good job.
Can't see it's too close.
I can't.
Yeah. That's this month's one. I only just got last month's one. I only just got the one that Michael was featured in.
And there's actually photos of me, which is odd because I'm usually not in my own stories. I'm usually taking photos of people. So that's good. So yeah, I've got the Chapuis. Gonna send it down.
What do you got, Jono? Did you bought anything recently, or you're just fine tuning everything you got?
Yeah, fine tuning. Nothing really new for this year. Just some new clothing, the Huntec clothing, which I'll be running. I actually got my Huntec jacket right here because of the my wet weather gear. We spoke about wet weather on the last podcast, and the Huntec jacket came in real handy when I was going outside to empty the swimming pool and dump all the water and make sure that nothing was getting too damaged. So, that gear is not just for hunting, but it's for general purpose or weather gear. It's great. So, that's probably the only real new thing for me. I am pretty keen on a pair of Steiner range finding binos. I feel that might be the time for those. I do love Masterovskis, but I'd like something with the rangefinder. So I think those Steiners are probably going to get a run.
Yep.
Have you guys got the Predator or the Rangers? The Predators.
Predator. The Rangers haven't hit the market yet.
Yeah, Rangers.
No, they haven't. Yeah, I was on the
yet.
website the other day, and I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, maybe just I don't know whether to wait for the Rangers or get a set of Predators.
Yeah,
Oh,
look. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say?
I really like the Predators. I really do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan as well.
It's amazing how convenient it is to have that setup that you can just kind of go, what's that? Okay. And you use it for all different kinds of things. So you kind of go, okay, that deer's there, that tree's there, that thing, you're just constantly using it to take measurements of things and to get, okay, I'm sitting over a dam's at 220, that tree there, that creek line there, and you just start to scale everything to give you an idea of where everything is. Use them all the time like that, just taking.
Yeah, and that's what I don't do
Siders
because
of
I've got
everything.
the rangefinder. So if I'm sitting over a glassing area or over a dam or something like that, in the late afternoon, I'll get the rangefinder out and I'll ping a few marks so that I know what the distance is.
Yeah.
You've got to, it's something you have to do. You can't just pick up your binos as part of your glassing range or everything else around you, which is kind of why I'm keen to give those Steiners a go because they're a great bit of kit. I know you guys run them. I know Adam runs them. There's quite a few people have got them now. So,
Yep, it was a purchase. I decided was going to be well worth it, and I've used them over and over again. That last trip that I went out and knocked a few deer over, it was just awesome to just have the binos in the rifle, range everything, dial the scope in perfectly, no second. I mean, granted, I had the time to sit and watch and just use all of that stuff. Often it's snap shooting, you don't get to use it as much. But under that scenario, just knowing full well what the distances were and being able to dial the scope in properly was just awesome. Loved it. Yep.
Because I'm up next week. This will be the last check of the memory card. So I'll go up and just swap memory cards. And see, I expect I've lost one camera. So I'll try and find that one. I'm sure I've lost it with the amount of rain we've had.
Yep.
But the 5 will be secure. I'll swap out the memory cards and see what animals are coming around. And then that'll be it. Because unfortunately to do that, I've actually got to kind of blow the block out for the day. You wouldn't do that if you were trying to hunt. You just blow the block out. But I always take it up just in case you get very lucky. So that's next week, and then we're 2 weeks there.
Yep. I've got a scout trip in the next fortnight, and then 2 weeks after that, no less than 1 week after that, I'll be on my red deer hunt, and then we'll be straight into hunt camp.
Yeah.
4 weeks from now. So we are. Here we go.
I'm hunting
again.
reds. I'm hunting reds as well this year. I've got in, so that's
Are
good.
you in?
I'm in. So I'll be hunting reds and then back for a week and then down hunt camp. So not much working in April.
Yeah, I had the conversation with my wife today. She said, we've got to jump over to New Zealand. And
When?
And do I get to hunt? No, it's a family holiday. That's a waste of leave. Oh, well, never mind. It's all good. I do like travelling, go back to see the family. An update. Here we go. Tech update. The webpage, theharnesscampfire.net, now has Olight featured on our partners page. So now you can go there and get the discount code as well. We're updating the stuff live.
Oh, look at that.
Suppose it's worth mentioning, though I don't like to mention it, WA elections.
What a shit show.
Greens have got the balance of power in the Senate too, or whatever, the upper house. So
Really?
yeah. So that's it. It's
Carve them off, make them another country.
Didn't one of the countries say they'll take refugees from the WA?
yeah, it was North Korea.
North Korea.
Dear.
Yeah. That's it. I see Kate's, her legal action or not action, her legal challenge she's got that underway, as in they're working on what that's going to look like.
And super well with the fundraising.
Yeah, so
I
it's
see nearly had a
rolling.
number. Yeah.
It's rolling. She's gonna work out what their strategy is, and then take it from there. That's happening. It's cuckoo town. It's bizarre.
What do you do?
I don't know. I don't know what you do. Because that kind of, unless something catastrophic happens, that kind of win will almost guarantee them the next win as well. You don't. It's like you're not that far in front of the race that you're going to lose that lead by the next race. So that they're a 3 to 4 term government. So that's a remarkably bad outcome.
That's all we've got to say about that.
That's it.
Do we have federal election this year?
Yeah.
Yes, probably.
I think so. Well, actually, they thought they were going to call it, and then Alfie came to town and kind of spoilt the party.
Yeah, good.
Not before the 7th.
No, it's not an excuse. Just you can't campaign well.
Oh, blah blah. Everyone else put raincoats on. Suck it up, princesses.
No, it's pretty hard to campaign.
So it says that
holding some poor kid holding the cork flute on the side of the road. Vote for Elbow.
It says the 2025 Australian federal election on or before the 17th of May.
Yes.
So it's 2 months away.
It'll be on while we're at Hunt Camp, and you'll have to go down to Nundle and vote.
No, they can't. I don't think they. Oh, I think they have to give it at least 4 weeks.
They can't. No, they wouldn't be allowed to do it during the Raw.
No, it's 4 weeks. It's more than 4 weeks. I don't think they can call it with.
They put Ramadan right in the middle for those fellas, but
and they have to. Yeah.
Could you imagine that in the middle of Hunt Camp? Oh.
Well, you just go vote. Just go down there and vote on the day.
I suppose it's federal. You can do it anyway.
That's right.
Electric.
Yeah, or you do pre-vote before you go, or you go down.
Yeah,
that's right. You'd be able to. I'm assuming you'd be able to vote in Nundle. I'm almost positive, and you would most definitely be able to vote in Walker. So just go vote.
Go vote. But it's not going to happen. So it's a moot point.
No, it's a moot point. It's like the moot point. Is your car now going to be a Hisson or a Nonda from now on?
That fell through.
Have they made?
No. The latest is that all the Nissan guys have to resign.
Well, the CEO of Nissan got booted.
Yeah, there's not just him. There's a whole super cool.
If Nissan are going to make it or not, mate. So maybe become a collectible.
So it's going to be. Well, the thing is, supposedly the sticking point was Honda decided that Nissan would be a subsidiary like Mitsubishi, and Nissan wanted to be like a partner.
Yeah, they didn't want to be.
So it's probably, if it happens, that means it's probably going to be a Hisson.
They'll get bought out by some wealthy
Hisson, but it won't be a Nonda.
I'm not selling mine for at least another 7 years, so I don't really give a shit.
It's Hisson.
By then, BYOD would have become a big boy's car, and it'll probably have a V8, so it'll be sweet.
Bring your own BYOV, bring your own vehicle.
BYOD.
It's BYD, not BYOD. BYD. Build your dreams is what it's
Build the dream. Build the dream of the CCP. Build the dream of the CCP. Give all your data to the CCP.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you have on your list, Mark?
That's it.
No.
Yes.
Didn't you have a whole list?
Yeah, I've just gone through it.
Well, you know what we can say is exactly the date of this recording is 1 month to Hunt Camp.
Yes, it is.
Although I won't be there on this day, I'll be here the following day because someone decided to get married on the day we get.
What's the 12th? Hang on.
The Saturday.
So I think I'm in there on the. I'm on Hunt Camp on the 14th,
which is the Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be there on the Sunday because I got a wedding on the Saturday.
So
how long for, Mark?
Probably 3 days.
So you'll be there Thursday?
We might either pull up stumps on Wednesday afternoon or stay to Thursday. I'm not sure.
Thursday's going to be pub day.
Well, I got the boy with me.
Pub day?
Yeah, we're organising a visit to Nundle Town to support the local community and have a steak lunch, shower, water refill, fuel refill, go buy all that stuff at the bakery and go back to camp day.
No, I'll probably we won't be doing that because I have the boy with me for a start. And
does he not eat?
No, but that would mean that we'll be getting home quite late on Thursday evening.
Oh, fair enough.
That's it.
I'll be keen for a nice steak down at Undle.
Yeah, well, I figured Thursday. It's a fair way through the camp. Everyone's ready for a bit of a.
People are going to need fuel by then as well.
Yeah, people need fuel and water and top up. So, and it's good to go down and support the local community. So,
Well, we'll be down there earlier.
40 fellas into the pub we go, and that'll be fun.
I'll be there.
I normally pop down and get fuel and get a bacon and egg roll from the shop there. It's from the bakery. That's beautiful. Yeah,
I want to buy some more socks.
Yeah, Mark loves his socks, doesn't he?
I do. I like my Nundle milk socks.
1 month to hunt camp.
Can't wait. I can't wait. The calendar on our wall at home is so full. It's difficult to find any room.
Yes. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the safety gun course didn't happen because of the Alfie. So I think that's next weekend. We're going to try and get that done. Not this week, because this weekend we're going to Bribey for a beach holiday, which I bought.
What's
left to Bribey?
It's still there. It's still there. I rang them up. They said, "Yeah, we're still here." So I said, "Okay, look, we're going."
Yeah, the rest of the island's not, but that's.
Well, I figured out this. It's going to be the water's probably going to be like mud, brown mud, which is going to be very, very good for bites. So we won't be doing too much swimming probably, but I thought it'd be actually probably really good for fishing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just
so we're going to
someone got killed it there.
We're going to go fishing a lot and just enjoy a weekend away.
Nice, very nice.
I've got an update on my Olight
Pairing
2 non-orange lens torch. See this? It's still going. I've walked with it every day for 2 weeks for 2 hours of the morning, and it's still going. And I can tell you this because I've lost the charger and I'm waiting for it to die.
I've got
anyone has got a Olight charger, Mark.
I think Mark's got about 20.
I used this for like 3 days when we had no power.
Yeah, that's great. But have you got a charger?
Yeah, I got lots of them.
Spare? Because it's about to shit me.
Have you got a T-shirt for me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got a charger. Yeah.
I brought it down. You mean the Huntec one?
No.
Oh, you mean
Hunt's Campfire?
No, I haven't ordered them.
Where's the Huntec one? I need. Where's mine?
Come and get it, Jono.
You didn't bring it down to me, did you?
Well, because you live on the Sunshine Coast. What am I going to do? Drive to your house to drop off a T-shirt?
I did.
It's not happening. I can't even get you out of the city. Let's not talk about that.
So that's been running. I haven't charged it since I've had it.
Well, I need to catch up with you to get you the esky anyway. So.
And some back straps.
And some back. Oh, mate, I made fresh batch of biltong tonight. Just got it all ready just before this call.
Out of buffalo?
There's some buffalo and some red deer in that one. Yeah, I'm trying to empty the freezer because I've got so many hunts planned. I need space in the freezer. So, yeah, I need to start making biltong.
Here's an interesting thing. So my eldest is now a high school boy and he's made a new mate and they want to have a sleepover camp over in our front yard with other kids. And his mate is supposedly a bit of a cook type thing. Actually been in competitions and stuff, this new guy. And my boy said, "Hey, have you ever tried deer?" And this guy said, "No, deer is rich people's food."
Yeah. Costs a lot of money to go hunting your free meat.
That's right.
Yeah. It's the most expensive free meat you can get.
When he's coming over next weekend, I'm going to do venison burgers.
He's going to feel
very nice.
Ultra
because, us rich people.
You know what? Us rich people cooked a beautiful slow cooked 8-hour braised shoulder the other night, and because on my special diet I can only eat 100 grams of meat at a time. It lasts a while, so
100 grams of meat at a time.
Sliced 100 grams off the side of that and ate it very slowly, so it lasted. And then I went up to the mother-in-law's with the family, just up the other end of the farm where she lives, and they had fish and chips while I ate my 100 grams of meat. And when I got back home, I realised that when I took the oven tray out of the oven and put it on the stovetop, I bumped the stovetop on.
So it kept on cooking.
So an hour later, I came back and all of the stock had boiled out of the Pyrex dish. The Pyrex dish had shattered into a million pieces. The plastic / glass / electronic kitchen scales that were left on the element had melted into a pool of crap, and the whole house smelled like burnt plastic.
Mate, you're lucky you
What
didn't
a
come back to a
goddamn shame that was.
like you didn't come back to a raging inferno.
Yep,
Yeah.
I
You
am
still got a house.
very lucky. But
Oh.
yeah, I hate those. Anyway, stoves that have got the knobs at the front. You're always leaning over and bumping them. I must replace it. Anyway,
Oh.
I wasted that shoulder of venison. Lucky I've got 25 more shoulders in the freezer. Yes.
Might have to
25
trade you
shoulders.
some. Oh, I can't trade you because it's your buffalo.
Okay, not 25.
25 shoulders.
24. 23 now because I ate one.
23.
24. Okay.
It's 2
You have
shoulders
to
times 12.
trade you.
That's 12
You'd
deer.
have to empty those freezers before the territory.
That's
trip.
12 deer, unless you're shooting dog.
I'll just get another freezer.
Yeah, that's true. I need to buy another freezer.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah.
got the 300 litre, and
Let's not muck around with game meat. Just buy more freezers.
that's
Let
it.
the solar run it. It doesn't matter. They're cheap
Right.
on marketplace. Just go get a second-hand one.
So yeah, that's what we did. Bought the 300 litre one, and so that's the
And
Yeah,
lost
game meat
150
fridge.
hours. And lost 150 hours.
well, that's what they reckon.
without power. Yeah.
That's what they reckon. So that was it. Yeah, that was exactly we were looking at, we were stashing game meat in the other 2 freezers, little ones, well, they're not little, but they're attached to fridges and stuff like that. And I thought, we actually just need a big freezer. So we got the 300 litre one and haven't looked back. It's got buffalo, 2 types of venison, a little bit of pig, some goat, some fish. No bird. Haven't got any feathers. That's the only difference.
It's a hard one to get in Queensland,
is.
unfortunately.
Well, it's a hard one to get legally.
Well, I saw a post, I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook, the guy, they were shooting pheasants in Victoria.
Yeah, you can shoot pheasants in Victoria.
I thought they'd stopped that.
No, it's private property only. It's not a. I did notice that they've still shot only now for stubble quail, which is GMA controlled, but only stubble quail. So, because where I go to hunt the red deer, there's quail everywhere up there.
Oh, they give you such a fright. Don't they?
There's
quail everywhere, yeah.
always.
Always.
Oh, God.
30 or 40 quail jump out in front of me every time I go for a walk
That's
out
right.
here. Drives me crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you go, imagine if you can shoot them illegally. You just go for a walk and bag full. But yeah, they just jump
Nice
up
quails
every
shoot.
time you see them.
No, well, we can't shoot them and eat them here in Queensland, but
No.
the birds come down and steal them. They're allowed to eat them. I found the remnants of quail this morning as I was out wandering around.
okay.
So something's
Oh,
preying on the little buggers.
An owl or a wedgie or
Something like that. Yeah. Yep. So, anyway, what else is happening before the rut? You've got no more pre-scouting to do, Jono. You're done.
no.
You don't even know where you're hunting your reds.
I do know where. I'm obviously in the Brisbane Valley now, and the same week as everyone else. So we'll all be up in different parts of the valley, all chasing deer at the same time. So it'll be good to.
We will.
probably check in where I am. I don't know if I will have signal there, so we can check in. If not, Zolio, it's always good for staying in contact, and be good to hear what's happening. I'll be. Different part of the valley to you guys. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. I saw a post today. Someone said they heard their first roar. So
That was March. Some young bucks getting toey.
I think it's starting. Yeah.
Like to see a
So-
dive in these temperatures, eh?
You're actually on top of the valley, aren't you? You're up at Blackbutt, Ian.
Yeah.
You're up the hill, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not far from Blackbutt.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually gonna be- but I'm gonna be down
I'm heading more towards Jimna than Blackbutt, more and that stuff. So I'm a different part. And I know there is no cutover road, so I'm going to have to come back around to you guys.
We'll figure that out.
Yes.
I've got another trip to Nundle coming up in 2 weeks. Week and a half, actually. Not this weekend, next weekend. So I'll get another sneaky peek at the trail cams. Just happen to be going past, so we'll take a detour and have another look, see what's going on with that. That'll be the last one. I might get a couple more cameras in I don't think I'll move the ones that I've got in there now. They're there to stay.
Yeah.
But I do notice, like I told someone, Maddie, if you're listening, the Hanlons, I gave them the secret camp spot to go up. This is a good place to camp. And he sent me a photo saying, it's great, it's very friendly. A couple of 100 beehives in our spot.
Oh, really?
Yep. A whole bunch of pallets of beehives have been put there probably for the winter, which is no big deal. They're exactly where we camp, Jono. Exactly in that spot where we camp.
Big flat area, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, under the trees.
Under the trees, which is no biggie because there's 3 football fields worth of space there. We just go to the other side of it. It's not a problem. But yeah, I had to laugh. They sent me a photo. Anyway, such is life. It's everyone's forest.
Yeah, it's public land. So
yeah,
I don't think I've seen that many beehives.
oh, that's
plenty in the Pilliga.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
what I
seen
mean.
beehives in Nundle. I've seen photos. Someone sent me a photo last year of the same beehives in the same spot.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how long they're going to stay, but I reckon they'll be there for the winter.
There's a Pilliga honey, in fact, down the more Coonabarra brand end. But yeah, I'm just trying to think. I can't remember seeing beehives in the Pilliga. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, in Nundle.
All right, show and tell time.
What have you got now, mate? Come on.
The ugliest drone known to man.
Oh, I thought it was one of those. I thought you just got mice and you got the wheel for them.
This is the ugliest drone ever built. This is called the DJI Flip.
Small.
And not,
It's very
it's
small.
as big as my hand until you unfold it. I bought it. Basically, I was trying to research a drone that was fully autonomous. Something that if you were doing something in the field or wanting to showcase something or demonstrate something, you could just throw it up and it would do everything for you and you didn't have to worry about it. So I was researching this. I've been researching it for a little while, and then when I was in Sydney the other day and I had nothing to do, I walked into the DJI store and they had just released this week. And this is the DJI Flip. Well, the Flip does have a remote, but it can also be run off your phone, but it can also just run off voice commands. And it's got 5 or 6 different presets, which is great for the vlogger/video YouTuber, etc., where you can just say, hey, Flip, spotlight. And spotlight, it'll just look at you, and whatever you're doing, it'll video you in 4K. Or you can say, hey, Flip, follow, and it will just follow you along behind you. Wherever you go, it'll just follow along, and it's got sensors, so it doesn't bang into stuff, and it just follows along. Connects to your phone, so any audio, narration, or any of that sort of stuff that you give it, it just records that through the phone's microphone or Bluetooth headset, if that's what you got paired, or DJI mic, if you got that paired up as well. And it cancels out the rotor noise, so it's nice and quiet, nice crisp audio. So that's really cool. The great thing about it is it's this big. When I say this big, it's the size of the palm of my hand. And when you unfold it into its drone form, it automatically turns on.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you don't need a controller, right? And then all you do is you put it on the palm of your hand, double press a button, and it launches, which I'm not going to do here.
So hang on. So you don't need a controller at all.
No, that's it. You can use a controller. You can still fly it like a
So
drone.
you can.
This
But
one
what
right here, all I need to do, I don't know if you can hear this, I'll push the button.
Circle.
You hear that?
that's,
Circle?
I think that's the Chinese Communist Party now
Rocket?
taking your data through you build your dream truck.
Spotlight,
Direction track.
direction track,
Follow.
follow. So whatever one I end on, if I now just hold the button, it'll go,
Medium. Follow. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no!
oh no, I won't. And off it goes. So now it's
So
in
is the
follow
medium?
mode.
Is the medium the height? So you can
Medium is the distance away from me. So you've got high, medium, and low, and then you've got close, medium, or close. I don't know, whatever it is. There's
And it
3
just
different
follows
things.
you.
And it just follows you around. So I sent my son off. Whatever target you pointed at when you turn it on is the target it will track.
Oh really?
So you gotta face
you
it-
don't have to
face
keep
it
your
yourself.
phone in your pocket.
No, nothing.
So do you have
Nothing
to
at all.
kind of show the top of your head?
No, you just point it at your face like this. You just point it and you push the button and it recognizes you like it's right in front of me now. That's how I would turn it on. If you don't point it at a human, it won't start.
It's got to do the recognition.
It's got to recognize you before it starts. So it'll only track you as a person. It won't track you as a car. It won't track a car. It won't track anything else. It'll track you on a push bike, but it won't track a vehicle. It'll only track a human, right? So, but that's perfect. It's exactly what we want. If we're demonstrating something, doing something, butchering a deer, whatever, you can just grab this out of your pack, unfold it, and in 10 seconds it's in the sky video on what you're doing. Bloody brilliant.
Pretty cool.
So that's why I bought it.
And
it's great. 40 minutes. Heaps. Spare batteries, $100. You can buy the Fly More combos. It's 4K, something. Can't remember all the specs. Doesn't really matter. It's stunning. The video footage is amazing. It's actually, I think, and because it's the current generation camera on the DJI, it's better than the Avata I've got, and it's better than the Mavic that I've got. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with it. I've crashed it once. I decided to run under some trees, and it decided to follow me, and just one tiny little twig got in it. So the sensor didn't catch that, but I've been all around the place, and it's pretty good at dodging everything. And as long as you don't do what my son decided he wanted to do and decided it was a thing that was chasing him, so he ran as fast as he could while it was in follow mode and basically just, tried to kill it. If you're not doing that, if you're being sensible, it does exactly what you want. So I'm impressed.
Wow.
It's one of the cheapest drones they have on offer. It's definitely the ugliest drone they have on offer, but it does a great job. So anyhow, here endeth the lesson.
That's very cool.
That is very nice.
So
you could. I'm just trying to think where in settings you might use it.
you can preset all the stuff you want, but it comes preset with a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, good. Folds down, throws in your pack. It's pretty strong, so it's just going to live in the top of the pack, and it'll just get thrown up whenever. Great. That's it.
That is.
Did you get the Fly More combo? Is that what you got?
Nah, I didn't bother. The Fly More combo comes with the controller
and
with the screen on it.
Yeah.
But if I want to fly a drone by screen, I've got a Mavic and an Avata. I don't need it for that. I want it. I want no controller. I don't want to have to carry that crap around. And that's the problem with the Avata. The Avata comes with goggles and a joystick so that you can fly it, but it just makes it so bulky, so much stuff, so much charging, all of that. This is just simple.
The one without the screen controllers, very good price.
Yeah, that's the one I bought.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that's right. So the Fly More is basically, it's more like a drone setup. It's got the controller, the screen, and batteries and spare
It
props.
just gives you 3 controller options: voice, phone, and controller. And I've got all of those options with this. I just didn't buy the controller with the screen because there's no point spending extra $300 on a screen I don't want to use. You can change all the modes on the fly on your phone. You just grab your phone and you can, if it's on spotlight and you want it to zoom straight up above you. And there's a thing called Droney. There's one of its things where it points at you and then rises and pulls back. So it gives you some of those, moving away shots. You can just quickly tap those on the screen and it'll just move from one to another. Or you can give it I think there's a command that you can give it and it'll just alternate between 3 or 4 different modes. So it'll watch you for a bit, then follow you for a bit, and then come front on for a bit, and then do some panoramic stuff. You just program it to do whatever you want. It's good. So anyway.
That's cool. I like that.
It is. It's really, very
cool.
We'll see how it goes. But.
I have to think about generator or drone now.
You need generators to charge the drone.
Yeah. That's,
no, that's cool. That's very cool.
Interestingly enough, the people I think I said that already, buying it are the professionals more than the beginners, even though it was designed for the beginner.
Yeah, because you're not really flying it, are you?
Autonomous ability.
You're not flying it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of those headset things, my youngest went over to his mate's place and he's got, virtual reality goggles, VR, and they play this game of something Gorilla or something. It's a VR game and it completely wiped him out. Headache.
Yeah.
15 minutes, come home, crying, got a headache, couldn't sleep. Because it didn't fit him quite properly, so he had to keep on trying to readjust.
The eyes just
blew him out.
Yeah,
absolutely
the
blew him out.
The DJI ones you can plug into your phone, so you can use them to play Netflix or something like that into the goggles. So you can just lie there and basically watch a fully immersive. It's got speakers in the headset and everything, and the goggles and everything. I don't bother, but I've had it working.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of cool, but it's pretty cool. Gimmick. Anything else hunting related?
No, that's it. The drone. That's it.
We're all talked out.
We're all talked out. they were back on.
Talked out, drained
Not
out.
too much damage from Alfie. I think that might be it. I've that's now I think the fourth very wet start to the Raw for the last 4 years. It's the latest one because we had one in January. We had one in a couple in January, one in February in 2022. Remember they had a massive in 2022.
Yeah.
Last year I got rained on. The year before I got rained on. The year before, 23. I didn't see a deer that year until after the Raw. Shot a deer last year in the rain, so maybe this might be a dry one, as in from the sky, but I reckon it's going to be pretty wet underfoot.
Different story.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wet on the foot. Because I know they got a fair chunk up in the valley. So
the only other thing that I'll say is just leading into hunt camp, and I know we harp on about it, but it is a big trip for us. We've got a really awesome lineup of supporters and sponsors this year, so certainly shout out to all of them. Our standards, and of course, our long-term partners with Beretta Australia have come to the party as they always do. So a massive shout out to them, which is great. Huntec have come on board. They're helping us out with some things, as are Tatonka, as are a product called Nickwax. We'll throw some of these things up on the website for you to have a look at. Nickwax, a good one. It's a product that re-waterproofs and repairs the waterproofing on some of your hunting gear, tarps, tents, those sorts of things. So if you've got old jackets that you still like to wear and they're just losing a little bit of their waterproofness, this stuff's really great. I've tried it out on a 12-year-old Kathmandu Gore-Tex jacket and it brought it back to waterproof. I couldn't believe it. I've been wearing it around the farm now, so that was really good. And Hydropack was the other one that's come on board. So we're doing a little bit of stuff with them, and they've thrown us some gear to hand out to the people at Hunt Camp. Also, Mark Hobbs from Bush Edge has come back again this year, which is great, as is Louis from Gundog Gear. I'm trying to remember all of these people off the top of my head now. A new entrant, Bush Ranger, so four-wheel drive equipment suppliers. These guys are coming in to do some demo in camp as well, which is good. So some basic four-wheel drive recovery stuff, probably more around winching and equipment that you might want to buy to get yourself out of a bog hole, Jono, if that happens and your friends don't answer their Zolio. How to drop recover, it's an important thing when you can't rely on your friends.
No, that's for sure.
Who have I missed? I've got some stuff from Zolio coming out again, which is great. And I hate it when I don't write things down and I forget somebody, but it's good. Lots of stuff.
Very good. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
So, yep.
If any of those brands that I've said that you're looking at getting into something, particularly Huntec and the Tatonka gear, we can't publish some of the stuff that we've got access to for Hunt Camp because it's specifically for the Hunt Camp. But if you are looking at fitting yourself out in a Tatonka pack, or you want to talk about some of the Huntec gear, give us a yell. There are ways and means of getting a better price. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Don't be shy.
I use Bush Ranger gear too, by the way.
40 people.
Like and subscribe, invite your mum. To
Invite
subscribe
your
and
mum.
like.
That's right.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, we've got a new episode name. This is episode number something. Invite your mum.
I'm liking that. Invite your mum.
You liking that?
Cool.
Right.
Invite your mum. Well, I think we should probably end there before it goes even more south.
Okay. Good stuff.
Cool.
Thanks
Thanks,
guys.
Jez.
Catch you later.
See you soon.